10 stylish large plants for living rooms for a fresh look. Looking to make a big impact in your living room? Large plants might just be the answer you're looking for. I'm here to spill the tea on the hottest trend taking over living rooms everywhere. As someone who's turned more than a few bland spaces into lush, green havens, I can tell you that oversized plants are absolute game changers. They're not just eye candy, though they definitely are that too. These leafy giants can transform the entire vibe of your space. From the infamous fiddle leaf fig to some unexpected green surprises, we're about to explore the world of statement-making plants that'll have your living room looking like a spread in a home decor magazine. So grab a cup of coffee or maybe water your current plants real quick, and let's get into the wonderful world of large plants for living rooms. 1. Fiddle leaf fig, the plant world supermodel. Let's kick things off with the fiddle leaf fig, aka the plant that launched 1,000 Pinterest boards. Those big, violin-shaped leaves, total showstoppers. Fair warning, this plant can be a bit of a diva. It likes things just so, but when you get it right, chef's kiss. Perfect for that empty corner that's been bugging you. Just remember, bright light is your friend, and don't go crazy with the watering can. 2. Bird of paradise, vacation vibes. Ever wish you could bring that tropical vacay feeling home with you? Say hello to the bird of paradise. This plant is like a one-way ticket to paradise, minus the sunburn and overpriced cocktails. Those big, banana leaf-like fronds, pure magic. The best part? It's surprisingly chill for such a show-off. Even if you're not exactly known for your green thumb, you've got a good shot at keeping this one happy. 3. Rubber plant, the cool kid on the block. Don't let the name fool you. There's nothing fake about how awesome rubber plants are. Those big, glossy leaves, they're like living art. The coolest thing about rubber plants is how versatile they are. Bright room, dim room, modern vibe, classic look. This plant's down for whatever. It's like the easygoing friend who gets along with everyone at the party. 4. Monstera deliciosa, the holy grail of plants. Alright, let's talk about the Monstera, or as I like to call it, the Swiss cheese plant because, well, holes. This plant is like the cool art teacher of the plant world, a little wild, a lot of fun, and impossible not to love. Those funky leaves with their distinctive splits and holes. They're not just for show though, they do look amazing. They actually help the plant catch more light in its natural habitat. Clever, right? 5. Dracaena, the low-maintenance overachiever. Looking for a plant that looks high-maintenance but secretly isn't? Meet the Dracaena. These tall, elegant plants come in a bunch of varieties, but they all have one thing in common. They're tough as nails, forget to water for a while. No biggie. Less than perfect light, they'll manage. Plus, they're great at cleaning the air. It's like having a stylish air purifier that never needs a new filter. 6. Kenja palm, the sophisticated beach bum. Want to feel like you're chilling in a fancy hotel lobby? Get yourself a Kenja palm. This plant is all about those laid-back, tropical vibes, but with a touch of class. It's tall, it's graceful, and it can handle a bit of neglect. We've all been there. Perfect for that corner where nothing else seems to fit right. Just don't put it in direct sunlight. Even palms can get sunburned. 7. Snake plant, the unkillable wonder. Okay, let's say you're the person who somehow killed a cactus once. First off, impressive. Second, meet your new best friend, the snake plant. This thing is practically indestructible. Forgot to water it for a month, no problem. Your apartment is darker than a cave, it'll survive. Plus, those tall, striking leaves look cool in any setting. It's like the plant version of that friend who always has their life together, no matter what. 8. Philodendron, the friendly giant. Alright, plant pals, let's talk about the philodendron. This leafy legend comes in a bunch of varieties, but they're all equally awesome. My personal fave, the philodendron hope. It's like the gentle giant of the plant world, big and impressive, but super easy to get along with. These plants are perfect for those empty corners that are begging for some green love. Plus, they're pretty forgiving if you forget to water them once in a while. Just give them some indirect light and watch them thrive. It's like having a low-maintenance roommate who also happens to be really good-looking. 9. Yucca, the desert meets design star. Now, if you're going for that whole desert chic vibe, and who isn't these days, say hello to the yucca. This spiky stunner is like the plant version of that cool, edgy friend who always looks effortlessly stylish. Yuccas are tough cookies. They can handle a bit of neglect and still look amazing. Perfect for those of us who occasionally forget we even have plants. Pop this bad boy in a sleek pot, put it in a bright spot, and boom, instant style upgrade. 10. Banana plant, go big or go home. Feeling bold? Time to bring in the banana plant. Yeah, you heard me right. These leafy giants are like the exclamation points of the plant world. They grow fast, they grow big, and they make a serious statement. Fair warning, they need some space to spread out, so maybe don't try to squeeze one into your tiny studio apartment. But if you've got the room, oh whoa, you're in for a treat. Those massive leaves will make you feel like you're living in a tropical paradise, even when you're just binging Netflix on a Tuesday night. Styling your large plants in the living room. Here are some quick tips to make your new leafy friends look their best. 1. Mix and match. Try grouping plants of different heights and leaf shapes. It's like creating your own little forest corner. 2. Get creative with planters. Who says you have to stick to basic terracotta? Go wild with colorful pots, sleek modern planters, or even repurposed vintage finds. 3. Use plants as natural dividers. Big plants are great for breaking up open spaces. Try using a tall fiddle leaf fig to separate your living area from your dining. 4. Think vertically. Don't forget about hanging plants or tall shelves. They're a great way to add greenery without taking up floor space. 5. Match your style. Choose plants that complement your existing decor. Going for a bohemian vibe, lots of trailing plants, more minimalist. Stick to clean lines with something like a snake plant. Keeping your plant pals happy. Let's be real, even the chillest plants need a little TLC. Here are some general care tips to keep your green gang thriving. 1. Light it up. Most of these big guys love bright, indirect light. Near a window is usually perfect, just avoid direct sun unless your plant specifically digs it. 2. Water wisely. Overwatering is the #1 plant killer. When in doubt, stick your finger in the soil. If it's dry a couple of inches down, it's probably time for a drink. 3. Dust those leaves. Big leaves can collect a lot of dust, which can block light. Give them a gentle wipe down now and then. 4. Feed your friends. During the growing season, usually spring and summer, treat your plants to some fertilizer. Think of it as plant brunch. 5. Watch for pests. Keep an eye out for any unwanted visitors like spider mites or mealybugs. Catching them early makes them way easier to deal with.